Let's get good. I am the gamer under development, and this is Teamfight Tactics. Today we're going to be trying out something a little bit... Wow, look at these items. Okay, hold on. Let me have it. I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine. I actually really like using Zeke's Herald here. So we're going to be trying something a little bit new today, though. What I want to do is I want to start us off with Space Pirates and then move us into Darkstar. The reason for that is that Darkstar recently got a new champion. That new champion is Darkstar Xerath. So Xerath is a Darkstar Sorcerer, which means that it's now possible to get Sorcerer 2 out of Darkstar alone. You don't have to branch out into multiple different origins to get that. So what we're aiming for today is Space Pirate 3. That's Graves. That is, really me. Darius. And then, Jace is the one I always forget, because I don't think of Jace like a Space Pirate. Anyways, so we're going to be aiming for getting Space Pirate 3, which is going to be Graves, Darius, and Jace. And then we're going to be moving into Darkstar once we get that. So right now, what I think we'll do is we'll probably sell that Xayah, even though we could have gotten a level 2 Xayah there, which might have been a good idea. And we're going to instead pick up Darkstar Jarvan here, as he could play into our plan a little bit better. And we're going to go ahead and put these two out, and we'll just put the Zeke's Herald on Jarvan, since we know we may potentially sell Jarvan in the future. Now, it's also worth noting here that even if you just get Space Pirate 2 early on to help your gold economy, you can do that and then sell the entire Space Pirate squad off later to replace it with an entirely different setup. So Space Pirates in general this season just feel really, really good. Especially when you get a Ginsu's Rageblade this quickly. Wow. Alright. So if you do itemize on Space Pirates, you may feel like you should itemize on Graves. That's really not the best idea. Graves doesn't do a ton of damage. He's not a great carry. He's honestly more of a defensive unit, and that's what we wanted right there. Okay, so we are going to sell Jarvan here and pick up Mordekaiser instead, and then we'll give Mordekaiser the Zeke's Herald. We do have one extra slot open, so in that instance, I guess we could just, yeah, we'll just pick a Jarvan back up. Just pick another Jarvan up anyway, we'll put him out there. The main reason for this is just because we get 3 units, so we might as well use 3 units. We can always sell him later. He's not really part of the squad that we're looking for. Once again, the squad we're looking for being Graves, Jace, Darius, Mordekaiser, Lux, and then Xerath. And that'll let us test out Xerath a little bit while letting us use the strong economy from Space Pirates. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, guys. I have a mission to re-roll 5 times in 1 round. So part of that is making sure you have a very strong economy, and that's why we're basically working on Space Pirates, because Space Pirates have the best economy in the game. Like, you can actually hit 50 gold faster if you get all 3 Space Pirates early. So far, we're not getting very lucky with that. We've only had Graves come up. However, we are close to getting a level 2 Mordekaiser and a level 2 Graves here, which would be really, really nice. Tempted to put the Ginsu's Rageblade on Jarvan here, since we can just sell him later to get it back, and we know that Ginsu's is an item that we'll be glad to use later. I think we'll go for it. This is an interesting fight. If Caitlyn starts wrecking people, we might have a problem, but I think we win this. Pretty sure we just flat out win this. Yeah, with our attack speed boosts, we pretty much win this. Caitlyn didn't even get to wreck anybody. Y'all saw that, right? She was like, no. That was almost Overwatch-esque, Wow, really? That's high noon. That's what I was thinking of. I don't play Overwatch that much, I'm gonna be honest, so that kind of slipped my mind. Also, I just woke up and I'm having coffee, so I'm sorry if my brain is a little bit slow here today, guys. Level 2 Mordekaiser, though, there's nothing slow about that. There is nothing slow about that. That makes me super happy. If we spend 2 gold to re-roll here, we will actually pull ourselves out of hitting 10 gold next turn, so we're not gonna do that. We have 4 gold coming in. Once we hit 10, we'll get our first income boost, so we don't really want to do that at all. It's okay anyway, though, because we don't have another slot until next round. So having a level 2 Mord here that can speed boost people is pretty awesome. In retrospect, it may not have been a great idea to put Zeke's Herald on him, but depending on how we build this out, it could be okay. Like, it really could be okay. Because he has that AoE, putting him in the center of a group isn't that bad. Like, he is our only kind of tanky character. Well, no, he's not, because we'll get Jace, who's a Vanguard as well. And really what we want to do is we want to put Darius next to Mordekaiser here, and that's because Darius is going to basically carry for us most of this early game. We do have enough gold here that we could re-roll if we wanted and still hit 10. The problem is that if we do, then we won't have the money to actually buy any units, so there's really no point in that. Okay, so that wasn't great for us. We have 7 coming in, so if we spend more than 1, we're actually going to put ourselves off of hitting 20 gold next round. But there is a Mordekaiser here. If we win the round, though, we still get there, because you get 1 gold for winning the round as well. So we're going to go for this. We're going to try to win the round here. If we do win the round, all is well. If we don't, then we have to think about something else. Let's do that. Okay. So the reason I move these guys is because I'd rather have the speed boost from Jarvan's spell hit Graves than the double Mordekaiser combo. Come on. Oh, don't die, Graves. Don't die. We need you, buddy. We need you. Then again, we do have a tier 2 Mordekaiser. Jarvan did drop his spell there. So far, we're okay. We could potentially win this. Sona is the biggest danger here. If she actually heals the group, they have a chance of staying. Nope. Alright, so we got our gold back there, which means we are going to hit 20 this round, even though we got our Mordekaiser pickup. So that's awesome. Item-wise, we have armor, which means that we should be looking to potentially get a cloak or something else entirely. I almost want to just go for the Darius here so that we can start on our economy. We may actually do that because we don't really have anything great here as an option. The best option here is probably that sword or that rod that just went. We could also get an attack speed boost, but I feel like we have plenty of attack speed right now. So the option really is Lucian with a sword or Darius with the gauntlet, and I think we're going to go with Lucian with the sword. The main reason being that the sword is a super valuable item. If we can get a tier to go with the sword, and then put that on a Darius that we pick up later, that'll basically allow us to kind of wreck people. So selling Lucian here does give us 2 gold. We're going to go ahead and spend that to level up Jarvan. It's fine to level up a 1-cost unit to level 2 and then sell it, because you'll get all of your gold back. We don't really want to take him above that, though, and sell him, because then we won't get our gold back, and that's kind of wasteful. And then here we have a Guardian Angel now, which is also a great item for survivability. Not really anybody we want to put that on at the moment, though. This is kind of hilarious. We have, like, 3 tanks and a shooter. That's our squad right now. Ooh, and they have a bunch of level 2s in this team. However, once again, we have some nice shots there from Graves that do eliminate, or rather disable, Poppy's basic attacks as well as Zoe's. And I think we're going to be fine here. It's actually really funny because the Mordekaisers on top of each other contribute a significant amount of damage. I don't know if we're going to win here now. Things are not looking up for us. Oh, Mordekaiser's doing his Mordekaiser thing, though. Come on, Mord, you got this, buddy. Sleepy Trouble Bubble here could be a problem. Yeah, it is. Alright, so we lose that round. It's okay, we still hit our 20 gold, so we are econing very, very strongly already. Graves going to go to level 2 here, which is awesome. We have 7 coming in, which means that we can re-roll once here if we want to, or we can just let it econ. And I kind of feel like we just let it econ here. You don't necessarily want to, if you're trying to go for economy, you don't really want to re-roll before you hit the Terror Bursters, unless you have to. Like, right now we're okay. We have a strong enough team that can probably take the Terror Bursters on its own. We will potentially want to pay for and add another unit next round, but I don't think we need to right now. And honestly, with the squad that we have, I don't think we even need that for the Terror Bursters. I think we'll actually kill the Terror Bursters without adding anyone to the squad. More than likely. I do think perhaps our squad arrangement isn't great. We may actually want to move our damage dealers into the center here instead of having both of our tanks on this side. I think that's something that's actually costing us quite a bit here. Okay. Thank you. Oh my, did I actually, now that I think about it, no, they're in range for the speed boost. I was just making sure I didn't move them out of range for the attack speed boost, because that would really be bad. Losing isn't a big deal here, especially not with the way that we're going economy-wise. Like, I don't think us losing even really matters here. So we could add in a Lucian here to get a second blaster. I don't know that that's necessarily the best option, but it is an option. Let's do... Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Honestly, if this Mord just serves as a distraction for these 2 guys, I'm totally fine with that. And we can have 3 guys on this one, hopefully kill him before the other 2. We should kill him before the other 2. That way that we don't end up healing them and, you know, splitting damage. Splitting damage is the biggest problem on the Terror Bursters round, so as long as we're not doing that, we're kind of okay. Alright, so we did not have to buy our way into the next unit here, which is a win overall. We got 2 gold there. We also got another armor, so we can build a Bramble Vest if we want to, but we don't really need it. And we're at 45 gold, and look at what we have been handed for our patience. Double Darius. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Darius in the squad now. We're going to rearrange a little bit here so that we get kind of our tanks on the inside. Yeah, that's fine. Tanks on the inside. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I forgot about the changes to Zeke's Herald where they only buff the attack speed of the units that are directly next to them at tier 2. Is that... what? When did they change Zeke's Herald so it only affects the units directly next to them? Does that go up at rank 3? Okay, so apparently I did miss some changes, guys. I did miss some changes. Zeke's Herald much less powerful than it once was. That's actually super disappointing. I am blown away by that change, because it never seemed that OP, like... ouch. Okay, so Zeke's Herald is kind of garbage now. Good to know. Good to know. We do have 10 gold coming in, so we will hit 50 next round. And the Space Pirates, while they didn't help our economy that much, they're in now. We should be okay. They should help us econ in the future. The reality is we don't want to spend when we hit 50 either, if we can avoid it. And the main reason for that is that if we spend at 50, then we go below 50 and we stop getting economy there. Now that doesn't mean that we can't spend. What it does mean is that we should probably sell this Jarvan and pick up this Graves. So now we do have 5 units. Man, this is rough. The fact that this only affects the 2 units next to him is super rough. It's... okay, so let's try reorganizing a little bit here. Let's do that. And then once this round passes, we'll actually be past our 50. We'll have a steady income. Like, look at our opponent's income compared to ours, and they are 1 level ahead of us. Just 1. We can catch up fairly quickly on levels. Units might be a little bit more tough, because right now we're not quite up to par on units. But that's okay. Like, we're saving, we're taking a little bit of damage here. We will end up being able to have a good pick on the carousel because of the damage we've taken, and we're still at about the same health they are right now. So, like, we didn't really lose a whole lot here. And we are setting ourselves up to be able to kind of buy up a bunch of units next turn, or even to roll a whole bunch of times. We've got 11 gold coming in, which means that, yeah, we can buy or we can roll pretty consistently here. I think we'll just roll for the moment. See if we can pick up a few of the pieces that are missing. So there's a Lux, that's 1 piece that's missing. We actually do want her, so we'll put her in. We'll move her to the back, and by doing that, what we end up doing is getting our Darkstar 3 live, which is great. Nothing else there. Got a Mord here. I'm going to actually lock the Mord so that we can potentially grab it next round. If we win this round, we won't actually need to grab it next round, but I obviously can't say for sure we're going to win this. Mord has not... well, I mean, Zeke's Herald has not been doing the work that I expected it to do. Which is my fault. Like, I should have known that they nerfed it, but wow, did they nerf it. It went down from affecting 5 hexes to affecting 3. Like, that's a big, big decrease as far as damage and things go. Okay, looks like we're gonna win this, though. We get an extra gold here from our Space Pirates, which is where they really help with economy. So we're gonna unlock this, and we're gonna buy that Mordekaiser. Very nice. Very, very nice there. So here, what are we looking to grab? We have a sword, so we'd really like to get that tier. And we should get out relatively early and be able to grab the tier. We could also go for Jace here, but there's really no need. We're not aiming for 4 Space Pirate here as much as we're just aiming for 2. Lovely. That tier is going to give us the ability to build... wow, my brain today, guys. Spear of Shojin. Spear of Shojin, and we're going to put that probably on Darius here, because with Space Pirates, Darius is legitimately the carry. In all honesty, if we can get Jace to replace Graves at some point, that's actually not a bad idea. Because we don't really need the Blaster. There's not a whole lot we can do with the Blaster. The Vanguard from Jace is actually much more useful for us. And since we're only going for 2 space pirates, I guess we don't really need 3. I'm so used to getting 3. Like, it is beneficial to get 3, but the reason that you get 3 is not because you want 3 space pirate. It's because you want as many space pirates out to take advantage of. If a space pirate kills something, there's a chance to get more gold. So we will still kind of look to move that direction if at all possible, but we're not committing to that super hard. Oh, we are getting all the Mordekaiser though. All the Mordekaiser. And then we could put this on Darius right now. I think we will. Could have put it on him a little bit sooner, but we did get it in time for him to get the extra bonus after casting his spell, which is what we really want. Darius' spell is an execute, so if he kills someone with it, he will recast it, which is why it's something worth boosting like that. Oh, come on, kill them. Come on, you got this, Mord. Alright, so Mord did okay there. We got a little bit of extra gold. Wait, does this affect the entire team? No, it's only space pirates. That's why we go for 3. And then we could re-roll here one more time. Didn't get anything worth locking. The main reason I'm re-rolling there, guys, is because I have a mission to re-roll 5 times in one turn, 15 times. So we're trying to get there and get a little bit of our XP for the path. I'm excited to unlock the new boards. That's what I really, really want. So we have 61 here. We could re-roll a whole bunch if we wanted to. I mean, why not? There we go. We've got a Vanguard Jace here. If we put him in, we now get Vanguard 2, which is actually much stronger. And we can even swap up and go like that. I think that's actually a good deal. But we might wait to... Yeah, let's wait a second on that. And the reason why I'm waiting is because until we actually have Jace at maybe level 2, we don't necessarily want to swap out a level 2 Graves. But we'll see how he does in there right now. Having 3 space pirates, as I was saying before, is a nice economy trick here. And we're going to lock this so we can get that Mordekaiser. We're almost at a level 3 Mordekaiser, which will be really, really nice. I do kind of regret putting Zeke's Herald on him now because I didn't realize it was going to affect so few hexes. And he's not really a frontliner. But you did see there, Darius hits his execute and then chunks out about half of Ziggs' health there. Didn't quite kill him, but it was a pretty solid amount of damage. And now I think what we'll do here is we will swap these, but of course these are the infiltrator enemies, so the best thing to do here is actually move our guys down to the corner so they can't really jump in on our squishies. We'll pick up a Mord, we'll spin, pick up a Darius. See, this is where it's tough. We could go in on a Graves here, but once he hits level 2, you stop getting your money back on him, so I'm not really going to do that. I think instead what we're going to do is we're going to keep kind of spinning. Oh, and look at that, there's a Mord. We're going to go ahead and sell that Graves, go up to Gold Mordekaiser next round, and we have some loot to scoop here. Oh, wow, look at that. We got a Lux, level 2 Lux here as well. That's really, really nice. And another Spear of Shojin. So right now, our team is coming together pretty solidly. We do want Mord in the second row. We want him there with Darius and Lux. Do we want to keep... No, we don't want to keep Syndra here. So now we have another Spear of Shojin or a Guardian's Angel, whichever we choose. Now, do Spears stack? They do. They do stack, so we could turn Darius into a super powerhouse by just putting another Spear on him, and I think we'll do that. This should be great. So watch when he hits his ult. So he's going to hit it again, and then he got half of his mana bar back right there. We should also start spinning now because we do have the money to spin. Let's see where we go. Oof, not good spins so far. Not good spins at all. Chrono Vanguard Wukong is something I had considered taking, but not really that useful here at the moment. No, no, yes. Okay, so we got one Darius after all that spinning. That's basically what we got. Not a great takeaway, but it's okay. That was still pretty good. Darius right now is set to be a powerhouse. He did not do as much damage as Mordekaiser did that round, but that's kind of okay. We could also burst into having another unit, but we don't really need that right now, so I'm not going to push it. The other reason why it's kind of decent to burst up is because you will unlock higher level characters, but right now I'm really focused on getting our Jace, which we got, so we're kind of in a good spot. Next round, we're probably going to dump all of our money and try to go up a level. That'll give us a better chance of picking up those Jaces we need, and we've already kind of we've already kind of level 3'd our Mordekaiser, who was a 2-cost unit here. Darius is getting close. We may actually stay at this level for a little bit longer so that we can farm some more Dariuses, because the chance of getting those will go down with the next level up, I believe. I can't say for sure, though, and it doesn't show, which is interesting. So... oh, lock that. Okay. So this is a good time to lock because we see another Jace. We can unlock now and then keep rolling and see what we get. There's another Darius. There's another Darius. Yeah, glad that we stayed at this level for another round here because we did get a couple of Dariuses there. We get 2 more Dariuses and he will be level 3, which if he's going to be a damage carry, you can see he had our highest damage last round. That's actually a really good thing to get him to level 3 this quickly. And yeah, I mean, honestly, having our squad kind of like this isn't terrible. It is kind of weird to have Lux up front like this, but it's not the end of the world. And if we get Xerath, we might backline both of our Sorcerers and put somebody else in. We also don't necessarily need to keep our Jarvan here. He's just kind of here because he's giving us Darkstar for the moment, which does make him a good filler for Xerath until we get Xerath. Oh, wow, this team is devastating right now. Chronos are very, very strong, and it looks like we're going to get beaten down by that attack speed boost. Not a whole lot to be done there, but that's okay, because now we're going to get a decent carousel pick, I assume. We're about halfway down the stack. So we should still get a decent carousel pick. A sword would be really great here, so would a cloak. Getting a sword is going to be nice, though. If we can get that... no, we can't. Oh, we can. We could potentially get Guardian Angel here. That would be excellent. If we can't get the Guardian Angel, then we can go for the Cloak on Soraka, and that'll also be excellent here. But I'm not gonna, like, immediately race to the sword, because I don't want people to be like, oh, he's going for the sword, get it! Because that's not good. So now what we're gonna do with that sword is we're really gonna finish off Darius as a carry. We're gonna give him Guardian Angel so that if he does die, he'll come back. Because he gets 50% of his mana back when he uses the Spear of Shojins to hit somebody with his spell. If he kills them with his spell, he'll do his spell again. If he doesn't kill them with his spell, he'll get 50% of his mana back. If he dies before he hits them with that new spell, then he will basically resurrect and go for the spell. So basically, we're putting a lot in Darius's particular abilities, but I think that'll be fine. I think long-term, that is going to pay off pretty well for us. I may pick up a Graves here just to hold as like a filler at some point. But really what we want to do is find another Darius. That's the goal here. There's a Lux. But we already have a level 2 Lux. Still, good to grab it while we can. Yeah, so that didn't work out too well. We could have got a level 1 Graves here. Not sure. I'm not going to lock this for a Graves. I'm not going to lock this for a Graves. I don't know what I was thinking. Boom! Oh, the execute does not go off. And resurrecting is Darius here. And there's an execute. Oh, but they made a ZZ Rot portal thing. Oh, but you saw Darius jumping around there, so Darius did actually get a couple executes there. And now it's just down to our tank versus their Lucian. Doesn't look like it's a winning fight for him, but I can't say for sure. Yeah, he's gone. I was gonna say, I can't say for sure, but he's gone. And we did get a couple of gold there from our Space Pirates. So we're kind of rounding out very nicely here. We do want to be leveling sooner than later, but I kind of want to see if we can finish out Darius before we do that. Because if we can get Darius to level 3 here, he will absolutely carry for the rest of the game. Mordekaiser doing the majority of damage there, Darius right behind him, though. And you have to remember that part of the reason Mordekaiser's damage looks so high is because he does a lot of AoE damage. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's actually, like, more efficient in battle. Because Darius kills dudes, and killing dudes means that dudes can't hit you no more, which is very important. So we could sell something here to get Lux. I'm not going to sell anything. I'll probably just lock. If we do pick up a couple of gold this round from combat, we can actually grab her and unlock. So that's what we're going to hope for here. Oh, they have a Xerath, and he's a Rebel. Rebel Xerath. Really? Is that what we needed to run up against? Oh my gosh. Those Malphites are like immortal. They can't be damaged. Oh, Xerath, please no. Xerath, please no. Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked here. We are not making the money, so I'm glad I locked here so that we can get that Lux. Not gonna worry about it too much there. That's just a nasty comp right there. Rebel is really, really strong on its own, but when you turn something like a Vel'Koz into a Rebel so that they get that extra shield and defense, you're just gonna have problems. There's not a whole lot we can do about that. One thing we could consider doing is potentially replacing our Jarvan with a... oh, so we have an extra slot here. I think what we'll do with the extra slot is just add another Darius. So anyways, what I was saying was we could replace our Jarvan here with a Shaco. That would actually be pretty good. We could grab our own Vel'Koz here. I don't know how efficient that would actually be, though, because the only other sorcerer we have is Lux. I mean, it's something. He is kind of a sawed-off cannon. We do have an open slot. Let's do it. Let's just buy him for right now so that we have something to put in that open slot that is actually super threatening. We did get a ton of gold here, so we can spin a little bit more. Actually, we can spin a lot more. And get nothing for our trouble. Seems good, man. Seems good. Titan's Resolve, not really great here. That's okay. So we didn't get anything great out of spinning crazy like that. But now we do have a Vel'Koz, which is going to give us Sorcerer too, so we've got a well-rounded team here. It's just a matter of kind of finishing out the units that we have in the way that we want to. And so far, we're not having a ton of luck finding that last Darius. Ouch. That is a lot of spinning to not find a Darius at all. We could sell Graves here, since we're not going to use Graves, we'll just sell him. Vel'Koz is very interesting here. I don't know that he's actually going to add much to the comp, being 100% honest. Like, if he gets his ult off, he'll add something to the comp, but you're going to see stuff like that, where he just gets charged, and he is level 1, so he's not going to add as much as it might seem like, because Vel'Koz is kind of a room clearer sometimes. Oh my gosh, that Nico, though. That Nico. Yeah, see, he didn't really do a whole lot here. We would have liked him to do a whole lot. I guess he did have more damage than Darius, it appears, so that's something, but once again, not the kind of contribution you might expect from a Vel'Koz. And there's a Darius, lovely. Okay, so let's keep spinning. The chance to get a Darius is down to 35% because we leveled, so that's something to keep in mind as well. That's why I was kind of holding off on leveling for a minute. Ooh, another Vel'Koz. I will take that. Oh, hello, 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 hello. What do we sell? Do we sell the Vel'Koz here? Or do we just go in? I think we just go in here. I think we just go in here and trust that we'll actually win this round and get 1 gold for winning and 1 gold from our space pirates. It is the first time we've sunk below 50 econ, but you can see everybody else is kind of spent down. So the fact that we're able to spin so much more is going to add up in our favor in the long run, I feel like. Oh my, that is a misfortune. That is a crazy misfortune right there. And Darius is back up, Mordekaiser's up. Oh, are they going to take her out, though? And there we go. So yeah, they spent out because they were in low health extremes and needed to get somewhere. We're not great on health. We're definitely 1 loss away, like 1 very, very bad loss away from dying. But at the same time, we also have a pretty strong group here. Vel'Koz himself is very, very strong. I'm gonna move him to the other side. I don't know why. I just have a feeling he's gonna be better off here the next round. It's a gut feeling, guys. Just gonna go with my gut. Not getting a lot here on the spins. Ouch. Not really getting anything on the spins. Not gonna be able to get Xerath here for a while. I think we're gonna start putting more into leveling up at this point, because we do have a strong economy. We have a... Oh, no, not this team. Okay, so this team could do us in pretty handily, if I'm being honest. Oh, Darius with a double execute there. Just beautiful. And another. And he's back up. Back up to do his Darius. Oh, look at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. Darius with 3,383 damage. Nets us a whole bunch of extra gold there. Just a nice pickup. So we do have armor and we have a bow. It doesn't really matter here because we're getting level 2 items. So I think here what we want is probably the Spear of Shojin, or... yeah, we'll take the Spear. We'll take the Spear, we'll throw that onto somebody that can really make use of it, like maybe Vel'Koz here. Or honestly, Mord has been doing a ton of damage with his ability, so we could consider putting it on him as well. I highly value the Spear of Shojin, though. I do think it's one of the better items that you can get. Like, it's almost never bad. That's what's great about it. Okay, so we sell Jin there. We get our Spear of Shojins. I think we put it on Vel'Koz, just to get a little more damage out of him. We are 1 Vel'Koz away from being kind of hefty. I'm going to spend to level once there and then kind of dig a little bit. Okay, so we got a Lux. Getting a Shaco here to replace Jarvan is actually kind of a good idea for us. So I'm going to go ahead and grab him. Hopefully we get some more of him. There's a Lux here, so we're going to lock this just in case we don't get the money. If we do get the money, we'll just go ahead and buy that Lux and unlock. But yeah, getting a Shaco here would actually help us deal with their backlines. because he is an infiltrator, so he will jump to the back line and kind of clear out enemies that are generally problematic. Hello there! Executing... Oh, look at that. Darius just executed his way through their entire team. And now it's just Ashe versus Mordekaiser here. If Ashe is able to consistently hit her abilities, we lose this. She was not, so we did not. Okay, got our Lux. Things are looking pretty good for us right now. Gonna spend once on leveling and then kind of dig a little bit, see what we can come up with here. Would like to get enough Shakos to level him up so that we can replace Jarvan. I would very much like to do that. Not looking like that's gonna happen anytime soon, though. Yeah, we're not getting the Shakos that we require to do so. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just invest money, because honestly, if we hit our next level, we can just throw Shako out there anyway. We will not be anywhere near Darkstar 6, though, so it's kind of a wasted origin by putting him out there, but we don't really have anyone else who'd be better to go out anyway, so it's not a huge loss. Okay. Oh no, they've got an Echo. This is gonna be a pain. Oh, but Vel'Koz just bringing it home right there. Uh-oh, we got wrecked. Ouch, that stung real bad. That's the Chronos team. Chronos very, very strong right now. If we don't find a way to manage that team, we're gonna have some problems. Oh, they picked up the Xerath we're looking for too. Why you gotta snag our Xerath like that? Why? The ZZ Rock portal they have, also just a really useful tool. Okay, so I think here we can potentially lock if we want to go after... Oh, we're gonna get something to turn someone into a demolitionist, which is actually relatively useless for us. Yay! Oh, I wish I had one of those. Wow, everybody else got items and we just got garbage, so... At least we have garbage, guys. At least we have garbage. I'm honestly a little bit salty about the fact that we got a thing to turn somebody into a demolitionist. I really don't think, like... I don't know, the spatula items can be useful to get like that late game, but... This one is literally just useless. There's not a lot we can do with it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that Shako there because it is, you know, moving us towards replacing Jarvan. Got a Jace. Got another Jace. Got another Shako. In order to get the Shako and level up, though, we'd have to spend down past our limit. I think that's okay at this point in the game. And now we can kind of pull Jarvan out and replace him with Shako. We'll actually give this attack speed boost, I think, to... I mean, yeah, we can give it to Shako. We can give it to Shako. We'll leave Shako here. It doesn't really matter. He's an infiltrator, so he should jump to their backline. I haven't used infiltrators a ton, though, so I could be wrong. I was not wrong. He jumped immediately to their backline. Oh, Xerath was cleaning house there. We really, really need Darius to get up and put in work here. Come on, Darius. Oh, that was not putting in work, buddy. This is that Chronos team. Yeah, they're gonna take us out. Okay, so we go out 5th today. Not the greatest thing ever. We were kind of trying something new. I made a few mistakes early on, but overall that was a pretty fun game. I think I really think that Chronos is kind of pushed right now. I do think they're very pushed. I also made the mistake of taking that Zeke's Herald, not realizing that it kind of became garbage. That is a huge nerf to Zeke's Herald. So you heard it here first, folks. No more Zeke's Heralds. Don't go for those. They're kind of not good. Anyways, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!